Dogs mean the world. They're the only ones that provide unconditional love, no matter how good or bad of a day you've had. It's a huge responsibility, and it's a huge honor that people entrust us to care for their pets. My name is Chuck Bratt. I'm president of Canine University Incorporated, and we provide dog training, dog boarding, dog grooming, and doggy daycare. Well, the story of how this evolved, I started going to college for landscape architecture and horticulture. And we were doing commercial landscaping and commercial maintenance, and we needed to have some dogs for our property. I luckily had an uncle that was in the business up in Maryland, so I went ahead and talked to him and flew up there and in hopes to buy some dogs to patrol the property and protect our equipment. It was one of those things where just as soon as I started working with the dogs, it was something that came natural, and with that it was kind of a spark in my eye, like, this is something I'm really good at. This is something that I could possibly transition into. So what I did is had them run the property, and then decided that the dog business was definitely a business that was for me. The feeling was just like, wow, we did it. It went from concept to reality fairly quickly. And then from there, it was making sure that we had the right people. We went ahead and brought a trainer down from Maryland that I went to school with, and opened up our first location in Garland, Texas in 1993, and it just took off from there. Business grew. It grew exponentially, and it grew faster than we sometimes could manage. And with that, we outgrew that facility. And then as we were walking the dogs over there, we always saw this location. This was a dream. It was a dream from '93, the first day we saw it, till 2015 when we finally bought it. There was lots of ups and downs to get to where we are today. First hurdle, obviously, is being able to do it financially. Once we started the process, we were with a local bank, and we got into the negotiation with them and found out that that's something that wasn't going to work with them. At that point, desperation, frustration, I want to give up, which is not something that I ever do. But at some point you kind of feel like, all right, this is it. We're just destined to be in that old location. Go through those emotions, and Greg with Greater Texas Capital Corp says, I got somebody I want to introduce you to. So sure enough, we have that meeting, and he liked our story. So with Greater Texas Capital Corp, we were able to fund it, close it, and move in. It's a proud moment. It's a moment that you dream about. You don't realize if it's ever going to be a reality, and then when it becomes a reality, you just kind of take a moment to enjoy it. We had a lot of roller coasters through the process with the city, with the zoning, with pretty much about everything you could think of, and everything just fell in place. So that made us feel as if it was definitely meant to be.